Hello, it's Christy Gothrow, your storytelling coach. I am out and about looking for some healthy herbal goodness for my family. I just got finished leaving my son, treating him for an earache, digging in his ear with a key. I don't know what he was thinking, but hey, 18-year-olds, they don't think all of the time. So, he was having a brain fart of a moment. But I had to come on and record a video because I have promised myself and some other people that I will do my Write for Lives on Wednesdays. Now, I'm using my phone. Don't know really how this is gonna go over because my phone has been giving me some problems the last week or so, and so it really depends on my phone how this video comes out, if I'll actually post it. Hopefully I can post it. Hopefully I can. But I just wanted to introduce myself a little bit to the YouTube world. I'm not really shy of the camera at all, and so I probably could have been posting videos on YouTube. I kind of did at one time. Like, I wasn't consistent. I kind of was like, I'm going to show how curly my hair is when I use certain products, that type of thing. But that didn't last long. And then another time I called myself, I'm going to go YouTube, what do they call it? YouTube famous. I'm going to go viral type of thing. I was doing credit repair. But I don't know if y'all know, when you are doing something that is not your calling, it's not what you're purposed to do, it doesn't really last long. So I have the personality, like I said, I'm not shy to go in front of the camera. So I think I have the personality for it because I just love people. And I'm transparent too. I really don't care much about what people, I guess, think about what I'm looking like or what I'm sounding like. So I can just pretty much be myself all the time, and so that makes it easier for me to go live or for me to record videos. The only thing with that is being consistent. And I think because I'm now in my lane, I'm doing what I love to do, I am rocking my purpose. It's so easy for me to play this music on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy. It's smooth. Like, it's not forced. I really felt good about pressing the record button when I went to my channel while I'm driving. Like, my lighting is poor. My background is probably noisy because I'm driving. I don't have all of the right things that people say you need, right, when you're recording a YouTube video. Maybe I should turn a light on. Is that better? I'm just kind of like, I'll wing it if I need to. And I'm really going to do that as much as I can until I am extremely comfortable, and to make sure that I have content that I'm constantly posting to my channel. Now, I do know, I've done my research, that you should have quality content, something that people want to watch, talking about things that people want to hear, that type of thing. But I also know that people like reality. I know that they like, I know they like to be entertained too. And, there's a big group of people that really love to be entertained, and they don't care if it's real or fake. But there's a group of people that really like human interaction without all of the scripting, the acting, putting on and saving face and all that good stuff. That ain't for me. It's not for me, y'all. It's not for me. Now, I'm not saying that I won't read from a script and I won't act if I had to or was offered it, but I just like being myself. And then I always have so much to talk about, so many random things that's always going through my mind. So knowing that I can come here to my YouTube channel, and when I'm really thinking about a certain subject, or I'm wanting to vent about how, something is going on in the world of writing, let me go ahead and be very specific. In the world of writing, because I do not consume myself with other things, not many other things for sure, but in the world of writing, when there are just some things I want to put out there, I feel good knowing that there's a community of people I'll be able to talk to, whether there's judgment or no judgment. Just knowing I can talk and they'll hear me. And I'm not really concerned with the judgment, but knowing that I don't really have to go find anyone to talk to. Like, if I come here and talk, and I come here and express myself and say what I want to say and how I want to say it, somebody's gonna watch the video and they're gonna like it or gonna dislike it, but I got it out and they watched it. So I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. I know it's not for everybody, but I feel like it's for me, and I'm cool with it. I love it, actually. I love being able to come and talk to people about the things that I enjoy and want other people to enjoy. I really want to actually come on and share. How the heck do I get in there? I really want to come on and share a couple of stories that I've written, and a couple of stories that will soon make it to paper, let me tell you, because they're that good. So there will be times when I'll come on and I'll do series. I will tell stories, and I'll read some stories as well, just so that everyone becomes more familiar with me. But like I said, you will learn that I don't need things to be perfect for me to show up. I'm just over the whole, I got to get everything right. I got to get everything perfect. I got to, get it all in order first. I'm over it. I'm so far past it. Let me wipe my screen off. That's how over it I am, where I just took my phone, wiped my screen off, and kept going. Like, who does that in a video? Well, I just did it. So I've seen some crazier things on YouTube now. So I'm going to assume that it's okay that I wipe my screen off. I have videos that I've done on Facebook, and so I'm going to post those as well. But I feel like the more videos I have, the more you will understand who I am. The more you'll learn of me, and just kind of know how I rock, how I get down in a real place. Like, I don't want to come to you just as Christian Christy. I don't want to come to you just as the storytelling coach. I want to come to you as Christy. Like, I am Christy Gothrow, the storytelling coach. Like, that's no lie. And it's not leaving. I'm not changing it. It is who I be. And I am a Christian first and foremost. I follow Jesus Christ. I believe that he came to earth to show me how to live this human life and use the power that God gave me. And then he gave up life for me to be able to go to God and repent for my sins, and to live out this life knowing when I leave here, I will go and spend my eternity with God. So that's for sure as well. That's not changing. It is who I be. But I just want y'all to just see the real me. Like, this is me at my house. This is me when I'm at work, because I also teach high school. This is me whenever I go hang with my friends. It's quarantine right now, so there's no hanging. But even before quarantine, I didn't hang as much. So I just want people to get to know me and understand when I write something. And I think that is the essential part of it. I want people to know that when I write something, it doesn't come from a fictitious place. Even if it's fictional, that's not the place it's coming from. I don't sit and have, like visions of fairies and unicorns. I don't know. Some people might think they're real. I'm not, so I'm just using it for example. Well, I don't, so I'm using it for example. But when I create the stories I create, when I write the books I write, when I'm putting together any type of written work, it's coming from an authentic place. It's coming from a real situation. It's coming from some place that I visited. Whether I visited mentally or physically, it's a real place that I come from when I'm putting out the words that I write, as well as the words I speak. And I think the more time that you all spend with me and other people spend with me and get to know me, they'll realize that I don't coach because coaching is a thing. I don't coach because somebody said, oh, you should do coaching. I coach because it is who I am. I don't know if you realize, hearing the word coach, you automatically think of those standing on the sidelines. They're giving directions. Sometimes they're yelling. They're doing a lot of correcting and directing. They know how to pull back when the person that they've put in place to lead has pretty much taken the lead and they're doing their thing, right? A coach is also there to kind of, help mold you in some places where you need to be molded. And they're comfortable in their position. And they don't need anyone else to tell them that they're a good coach. And they don't need anyone else to tell them how to coach. It's just built in them. And so when I call myself a story coach, I'm not doing it because it's a thing right now. I'm not doing it because, it's the place to be in if you want a side hustle. That's not me. I coach because it's just in me. Sports was never my thing. So I could probably be a coach if sports was my thing. Then I could be a coach in sports. I could do gymnastics or tennis or track, basketball or something. Because the coaching, the teaching, the motivation, me motivating someone, me being the one to encourage them, shout them out, push them along, all that good stuff, right? And correcting them at the same time. Get your butt back here. What are you doing? That's not gonna work. You're moving too slow. Like, that's already in me and it's easy for me to do. But I've just found my lane. I know where to coach from. I'm not trying to coach from somebody's sideline on a court. I'm coaching people who want to tell their story in a way where they don't have to tell their business. That is what I do. It's so easy. It's so easy. When I say we write for our life, but we also write for the life of others, it is what I do. It's built in me. I've been writing for my life because it's been a healing process. When I go to write something down, I'm telling y'all, it's always from a real place. And so when I go to write something down, I'm knowing that it's changing my life. But at the same time, I always keep in mind the reader. And I keep the reader in mind because I don't write for myself. I write for them. I write for those who will read it. How will it inspire them? How will it transform their life? What are they going to think after they read it? I remember the first book I was writing. I remember saying to God, Lord, let my words be written on their hearts. Let it be etched on their brains that when they read my book, they can't stop thinking about it. Oh my God. And it's been amazing to know that people who have read, truly read what I've written, the minute they think about it, it doesn't leave. They may not be able to remember the words verbatim, what they actually read, but the point behind it all, what really mattered, the most impactful part of it, they can't stop thinking about it. So it's either going to change their life, change their thinking, or they're going to pour it into somebody else to help change their life and change their thinking, because I'm always trying to funnel. If something gets funneled to me, I'm going to funnel it to someone else. I got to keep that word going. I got to keep the transformation of words living, and moving, because I believe in the power of words. I know that they can't just stop at the paper. When somebody goes to read, they come off that paper and they make moves. Words are powerful and they make moves. So that's a little bit of me in the dark in my car on a Wednesday night at after 8 o'clock. That's about all that I'm giving right now. I'm gonna go ahead and head into the Sprouts and look for some herbal goodness, some earthly goodness from God, some things He made for our bodies. If y'all haven't started doing some herbal research, you should, but that's not for this channel. Not for a channel I think I'm ever going to run, but I just wanted to go ahead and throw that out there because that's what I'm going to do. That you should do your research and take care of your body. Anywho, that is all for now. I'm Christy Gothrow, your storytelling coach. And remember, if you want to write your story, you can. I can help you tell it. Tell it from the rooftops. Tell your story without ever telling your business. Make sure you click subscribe. Make sure that you like this video. And if you didn't happen to like it because you don't like my lights, or I don't know, you just don't like the video, go find another video and like that one. Or just visit me later when I record another video and maybe you'll like that one. Whatever. Just click the like button at some point and turn your notifications on so that whenever I do jump on here, whenever I do post a video, you can keep up with me, because I would love that, so I can just share so much I have with you. All right, I'm signing off. Y'all have a good night.